With absolutely no exaggeration, this show was shockingly good.
Oh, mad scientist! Okay, those are all 10? Okay.
Some video store promotion thing.
Is there any room on the 3? Dang it, man. I gotta make another pile.
That's gnarly.
Oh, are they over on this side? Thumb's good. Thumbs are good on that one. Stalker, right? I got his weapons, so that's cool. Those thumbs are good. Crotch is good. Hawk.
He came with the MMS.
Yeah.
That guy needs a helmet and everything, right?
That,
too.
That's Grand Slam. He's basically Flash with Grunt's head on it, and his gloves are black instead of.
They went so cheap on those 82s.
Yeah.
Like, they just reused parts.
Well, you know that the Snake Eyes, if you read about, they were just like they didn't realize how popular he was going to be.
He was a throwaway.
Throwaway. He's like, we didn't have to paint you. We just molded him in solid color. He ends up being like one of the most popular figures ever made.
That one's got a broken thumb.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have him either.
That's why he's
so
only
I can't
15
even
bucks.
fix him. Oh, there's prices on him.
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate those are. But...
Parts though, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh yeah, because I might find one with that thumb broken. Yeah, those are all low enough too. Are these the prices on the back here? Hey Chris.
Yeah, but everything is negotiable. So
Okay.
I don't have any. I'm not set in stone. I'm lazy.
Okay. Would you make a deal on these 5 then?
Yeah,
65, 80. It's 100.
I'll see 75.
Yeah. That's good. Thanks, man.
You expanding that G.I. Joe collection?
I want a small one. That's it.
I seen your post the other day. Free.
What? Oh. Me and Tim sorted a bunch this weekend too. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Everything card.
Oh, here?
Everything, and these two up here as well.
Okay, those are all 10? Okay.
Just a buddy of mine made a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Card looks awesome on that one. Yeah.
Always come, I'll bring a couple just.
It's Brown Snake Yoda.
Black hole.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm looking for side quests. Thanks, man.
I've had a lot of them.
Voltrad.
What's that? Buck Rogers?
Huh?
Buck Rogers?
This is a movie called Total Recall.
Yeah, I know Total Recall. Is that
That's
from Total?
Battlestar, but
Battlestar, okay.
and the rocket firing got canceled. So I did my,
The Kenner one that killed people, the Kenner
so
one?
I did my Total Recall match.
Gotcha.
Good idea. Bring a basket.
What do you have on the Imperials?
$60 for all of them.
60? Yeah, I like those. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. If you get a Frankenstein, hold it for me.
I will. I swore I had him.
Uh-huh.
I just couldn't find it.
I've only had that one before.
Yeah.
I've never had all of them. Ooh, Toxic Crusaders. Oh, it's Steven. What's up, man? How you doing? Good.
Made it.
You brought some goodies. That's cool.
We were just talking about it in Ohio. There we go.
What do you got on the Animaniacs water tower?
Water tower. It's a bank. And I think I got 30.
On the top. It's on the very top.
Oh, there it is. I never seen it before, and I was like, oh man, that's cool.
I go so back and forth on these.
Yeah.
I love the cards on them.
Toys just knocking them everywhere. They're super cool.
I may get deals to get them all.
What would that look like?
The deal?
Yeah.
Ooh, well,
I don't know. It's a thinker.
I knocked $100 off each one, so that's one
Right.
figure.
Okay. I'm gonna do a lap and think about those. Hey Ben, what's up, man?
That's I do 85 on the annual.
On this one? Okay.
I could, you know what? I could do like, I do 145 on that one.
145 and 85?
Yeah, because I mean he's basically mint. It's just I don't know how to make that look any better.
Yeah.
So
He'd be a good one to open for like.
yeah, definitely be a nice mint figure.
This is cool.
Yeah, really. And like every card in there is like Bigfoot. No matter which package you open, they're all big, just different pictures of Bigfoot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've seen the loose packs before open.
And that's a whole box, right?
Yeah.
55. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you did so many cards and comics.
I don't have room for them, so I don't have room for them for the show. That's why I started doing this show. So
Yeah,
I can bring some
that makes sense.
They're kind of like
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
What's up, Chris? Good, thanks. These are straight arms. Straight arms. Straight. Do you know if those are the only 82s you have?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there any room on the 3?
I'll do 100.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Good holiday if I don't see you before then.
Oh, thanks, man. You too.
Yep.
Let's go.
Morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. How much you have on these? Are they all individual?
I have more here. I have like a whole row. I was doing 25 cents a card on them.
Okay.
But it's not the complete set. I tried to complete it, but it didn't end up working out.
I got a bunch of them. That's what I'm trying to do too, but.
I've never seen him anywhere else.
I'm to the point where I don't know which ones to buy because I got a bunch of them, and then, or like how many sets I could complete.
I mean, if you want all of them, all of the Nintendo cards.
Like all these and these?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you thinking on that?
It's your stuff. With $50 worth. I mean, there's a bunch there.
There's a lot there. Yeah, I'll build some sets for 50. Cool. Thanks, man. There you go.
Oh, no problem.
Very
You don't need
careful.
Garbage Pail Kids, do you?
Those I don't, unless they're Series 1, which no one has Series 1, so I doubt it.
I mean, I'd take $5 for them all, just to get rid of them.
I mean, I'll take them for 5, sure. There you go.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys. Thank you. I like those right there, though.
This one?
These,
Toxic
yeah.
Avenger fan, yeah.
Some video store promotion thing. Believe it or not, they're aluminum.
That's kind of neat.
You know, see the tab? That's for you to stick them on to something.
Yeah.
They're like hangers.
Is that the pair for 20?
Yep. You may play with that.
I've never seen them.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
I
so
like it.
obscure for Toxie. Like, yeah. Did
Were you
see-
wanting them?
No.
Okay.
Did you see the poster board? I like those too. I kept one of those.
I bought a big stack of those last year, so I'm good on that one. But I'll go ahead and take these, though.
That's great. I got a big stack of those too last year. Out on the 40 sale.
Got mine at the Springfield, Ohio toy show last year.
Really?
Yeah. Sweet, man.
Cool, man.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
I like it.
Rarity.
Never seen
in
it.
there for
Love
you.
it.
I knew it.
You knew it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab all these from you.
Oh, okay.
All the carded ones there. He said 10 a piece.
Yeah, 10 apiece.
And then real quick, how much is this?
I'll do 30.
30 bucks on that one? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 60, but I'll put 30.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it on
Yeah,
there.
I'll be taking it.
So 90.
So, yeah, right.
It's 100.
All right.
Thanks, sir.
All right. Most guys like $5.
Like $5 a piece on the figures.
Most, yeah, most things. In there.
Okay.
Unless some of them might be marked, but even if it is, it's usually $5.
Okay.
Some pretty cool completes in there.
Yeah, it looks like it. There's... All right. I pulled some out. Any of these not 5? Because I can pull those
I'll
back
do 5
up.
on all of them.
Everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had them long enough. I can't buy anything else.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I don't even need these, but that's just a good deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I have so many.
Yeah. I think I still have the 10 you gave me.
Now this guy's buying turtles.
There you go.
Trying to warm up me.
Thank you.
That thing's
$5 a piece, man. Yeah, isn't that cool? This is a good booth right here. Oh, Mad Scientist. Stone protectors. More 18. Dang it, man. I gotta make another pile.
She had 70 on it.
85. I got 8 out of this bucket.
It's about $30.
30. Thanks, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'll leave you alone now. What'd you say on the bank up there?
I had 30 on it.
Okay. I'm definitely going to take that.
Okay. Anthony, do you do any like sports cards and stuff?
I have a very, very small collection of like
Yeah.
Jordans and, you know, like the stuff from
Yeah.
Shaqs and stuff like that.
Sure.
Bo Jackson, nothing worth a whole lot.
That was one of my personal favorites.
Yeah. I love that card.
Yes, it's classic.
Yeah, I got a
used to
couple
have
of
that
those.
poster hanging on my wall. Yeah, it's a cool piece.
It is neat.
You keep your money in there.
Exactly. I got some quarters in my
You
pocket.
want a bag?
Sure, if you don't mind.
Let's just make it 25.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
I'll get you a deal.
Well, thanks, man. Good to see you.
Thank you. Take care.
All right, you too. I feel like that's a decent box for 85 bucks.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just make sure real fast. What's that right there? That little skull car.
Oh, yeah, actually, I was going to show you that. That's
pretty gnarly.
It's an actual, it's from the like Redline era Hot Wheels.
Okay.
Nice little line they do.
It's Hot Wheels, though?
Yeah, it's a Hot Wheels. It's a like they're called. I can't think what they're called now. They're from the Redline era. There.
That's cool, though. What's that one? Just like a...
It's a covered wagon, hot rod thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I had 140 for the pair, but the big, obviously the big ones.
Yeah.
He's like $100 by himself, but I mean, if you just wanted the skull, I'd do 100 on it and keep the other one. Or if you wanted them both, I do better. I do like 120 for
120.
both of them.
85 on that. We just do 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
That works for me.
And then check them out. I don't know if you have any, the little.
Oh, the rings. I didn't see
ring.
these, yeah.
I picked that up. There's a flicker ring in there. It's a robin. I don't know if you do superheroes, but it's like a robin.
That's pretty cool.
Riddler flicker ring.
All right, yeah, let's add those to it. God, I love that car. That's so cool.
Do you do anything with the?
Thank you.
that Remco, like just the generic Motu knockoff lines of monsters and stuff.
Oh, sure.
I picked up a dragon one that's.
Oh, okay, like the 5.5 knockoffs then, like the Warrior Beast and stuff like that.
Yeah, like them. Yeah.
Sure, I buy stuff like that.
I've got one. I'll bring it to the next show I do. It should
Okay.
be. Well, I'll be in Indianapolis at that.
Are you gonna do the fairgrounds thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it again.
Yeah, you made my day last time there.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. Have a good one.
Are you too?
With absolutely no exaggeration, this show was shockingly good. The Crawfordsville Cards, Comics, and Collectibles Show in Crawfordsville, Indiana is a monthly event organized by two local businesses, a card shop called Logical Collectibles and a comic store called Bearded Comics and Collectibles. The event's been going on for a little over a year now. I've been 5 or 6 times and it just keeps getting better. Honestly, for a show that's primarily geared towards card and comic collectors, for a vintage toy collector like myself to walk away with such a big haul, that probably should say something. Not to mention it was one of those super satisfying situations where not only did I find some pretty gnarly pieces for the collection, also got a great deal on some trade fodder and even some interesting things that I can use in a show myself. And since every piece isn't necessarily destined for the collection, I will throw up some comps here and there just to kind of give you an idea at how great some of these values were. So real quick, let's take a look at everything. We'll start off with some words I never thought I would speak. I picked up some G.I. Joes for my collection. Now, I'm no stranger to buying G.I. Joes, but I've never even entertained the idea of collecting them. Recently, I kind of decided that maybe I wanted to dabble a little bit, but I wanted something simple. I wanted to figure out a respectful way just to add a little bit of representation for what I do think is a very important line in the history of toys. I decided to try for a nice loose complete set of the 1982 first wave straight arm figures. All the retail figures, the drivers, and the mail-aways. By my math, that's 17 figures all in if you count both Cobra Commanders. I went through all of my G.I. Joe stock and found quite a few pieces I can use. Some of these have broken thumbs, some of them are not complete, but I should be able to get a pretty good start with all of these. I can use parts and pieces and build better figures, but I do have a couple of the nicer ones. There's the regular Cobra Commander. Got some version 1.5s that I can use the weapons from. Got a few of the file cards right there. So these, along with the pieces I just bought, I'm going to see where that puts me, and the G.I. Joe collection has officially started. Speaking of G.I. Joe, not for my personal collection this time, just a deal that I thought was too good to pass up. I paid $10 a piece for 6 carded Fun School G.I. Joe figures. Now, I won't pretend to know a lot about this stuff. I just know that Fun School had the license for G.I. Joe in different countries. You can see up here they say G.I. Joe International Heroes. Some of these are from the late 90s, some are from the 2000s. I honestly think $10 a piece was a really good deal. I'll see if I can track down some comps as I go through these, but we have Budo, and then we have Countdown, the combat astronaut. Next up we have Psych Out, followed by Blocker. Of course there is Dodger, and of course we can't forget Scrap Iron. I picked up 3 of the 4 Imperial Universal monsters from my friend Poor Boy Steve. Now, I have had the Wolfman a couple times, but I've never had the entire line. Now I'm only missing Frankenstein's monster, so I think this is the set I'm going to hang on to. At this point, it was just kind of silly that I don't have them. They're not that obscure, they look awesome, they're not very expensive, so I'm glad to finally have a start, and I don't have very much further to go. I was very excited to be able to finally complete a little personal side quest that I've been working on for quite a while, and that is to complete the entire line of 1989 Topps Nintendo scratch-off trading cards and stickers. I've just kind of been buying lots of these over the last couple years when I see them. It's not a very hard set to complete. There's like 60 of these scratch-off cards. There's 6 different games, and there's 10 from each game, and then there's 33 stickers. As far as this lot goes, I paid $50 for over 600 cards, so gotta figure out what to do with the rest of these now, but I was able to complete my set, and I did have some stickers left over as well, but just because I got a lot of personal satisfaction out of this, let's go ahead and flip through my binder here so you can see the entire set in all its glory. Here's the entire sticker set back here, as well as a few empty packs. At the same booth where I grabbed the Fun School, there was some bins full of action figures, and pretty much everything was either $5 or less. So I just kind of started grabbing what I thought was a really good deal at $5. Got a lot of turtle stuff here. pretty much grab the stuff either with accessories or just the stuff that I don't see very often, like the Night Ninjas. This one is broken, which I didn't notice at the time, but that's okay because everything else was such a great deal. Got an almost complete undercover Don. He's just missing the little bang sign. His pizza's inside there. Got a Super Shredder with no accessories, but he does have his belt. Got Ground Chuck with a couple accessories back there. Got the Samurai Leo with one sword. Scumbug with a nice little pile of accessories. The stuff from this bin was even cheaper at right around $3 a piece, so I won't go through all of it, but I did get a Mad Scientist from one of my favorite lines as a kid, the Mad Scientist line, obviously. I got a little hoard of these guys here, and I kind of stick them all over my room, so glad to add another one. Don't see them very often, honestly. But these 5 figures are what I think was the best deal from that bin. We have an early issue Splinter with this file card. He was almost complete, except he was missing 2 throwing stars, which of course I got a big bucket of stuff like that. So for $5, now have a complete Splinter 1988 soft head, a complete 1988 Leonardo hardhead, very good shape, has his file card, has his weapon tree, has his belt, has all of his accessories. So $5 again, great deal on that one. The same with Michelangelo, except he was missing one of his nunchucks. Again, I got a bin of that stuff. I'm sure I can complete this guy, and for $5, definitely happy to pick him up. The 1988 Hardhead Raphael is almost complete, except I think his size are the wrong version. Again, I probably got him. I'll go find him. I'll complete him. Again, a very good deal. And of course, as an honorable mention, we have the 1990 complete Muckman. He has Joe Eyeball in there, he has his cap, he has his trash can, he has his gun, so very good deal, only $5. The last thing I picked up from that booth would be the vintage Masters of the Universe 45 record tote. Amazing graphics on this one, fantastic shape. I got a bunch of those 45 from the 80s, like Gremlins and Star Wars and Motu and just all that stuff. I never really know what to do with them, so they just kind of go on a shelf. Now I have a container to house them all, and I think it's pretty beautiful. Something very small that I just thought was amazing would be these vintage promotional Toxic Avenger pins. It says, "I'm a Toxic Avenger fan," and lightning video on the bottom. Not something I had ever even seen before, but when it caught my eye in the case, I could not pass them up. $20 for both I think was a great deal, so I'm very happy to have these, and I'll just display them right with my Toxic Avenger VHS. I grabbed the Animaniacs bank from my friend Steven over at Retro Room. It's very cool, not necessarily something that I would gravitate towards, but my friend Tim was looking at it and he went over his budget, so I went ahead and picked it up. I'm sure later on we'll do a trade or I'll just do something nice for him after he does something nice for me and, you know, all that stuff, but it is pretty cool to look at in the meantime. And lastly, Ben from the Toy Horde rarely has something that doesn't excite me, and this time was no different. First of all, I got the entire box of Bigfoot trading cards. I just thought this was pretty great. I didn't know it existed. I have a Playskool Bigfoot that I love, so I figured that'd be a really great display piece with it. I always love grabbing the entire box of the retail displays of cards and stickers and stuff like that. So went ahead and grabbed this one. Very happy I did. And then kind of as an impulse, I did grab the 2 wax packs of WWF cards. These are the WrestleMania 3 versions, and I didn't have any of these. Now I have 2. After a little bundle for $80, I did go ahead and pick up the Bravestar handlebar figure as well. Bravestar is not something that I personally collect, but again, the deal was just too good. This would be great trade fodder, so I figured why not. The boxes on Bravestar figures are usually pretty beat up, and this one's pretty nice. So for $80, it was a terrific deal. You can see up here at the top that it's unpunched. The plastic isn't too bad on it other than this little crinkle. I have personally seen them much worse. No splitting or bulging on the seal. Just a really nice example of this, especially for the price. Did grab a couple little smalls as well, like the skull ring. Plastic from the 1980s. It'll just look really cool in my skeleton case. Then we have the vintage Batman flicker ring. It's got Robin and the Riddler on it, and Robin's punching the Riddler, which is pretty cool. And maybe even more shocking than me saying I picked up some G.I. Joes from my collection is saying that I think my favorite pickup of the entire day is a Hot Wheels car. This is from the 1970s Hot Wheels Zowies line. A bunch of little cars with just weird little gimmicks on them. I kind of looked into the line and there are a couple cool ones. This one is definitely the coolest. It's called Numbskull. How could you not love that cute little fella right there? The other one I want to get my hands on is called Shifty. It's basically a hand that comes out and it's holding on to the gear shift. I think those two are definitely the coolest, and Hot Wheels Zowies is not a line that I need to complete or anything, but if I could get my hands on that one, then I would feel like I got enough of these. And of course not nearly as cool as the covered wagon, but I did figure I'd go ahead and grab them both. That is all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye.